Hi, we're back. Susie and Ramondo in Australia. Ramondo's gotten out of bed today because we're going to do my very first journal flip through. Okay, well, you pop over there. The camera's not high enough in this MacGyver style. But Tabitha, that's her name. If the camera was higher, we'd be able to see the whole damn thing, but we'll still see a bit. So it took me quite a while. You can't really see all the, but there's all sorts of little pockets and things. We won't make this too long. Toilet paper, envelope, snipping something in there, little bit of this and a little bit of that. Guitar string envelope, another little envelope here, music papers, all coffee stained macrame dresses. They are so pretty. I think I've forgotten how to do them, but I'll just have a little applique, cup of tea time, and a bit of a stamping. Another little macrame dress, stick that behind there. There's a little tag. My thingies out of the way. Just really quick flip through. When I get my overhead camera set up, we can have a better look. Tabitha hasn't started journaling in it yet. There's a belly band, a lace belly band. So that's why I can actually show you through it. But there's plenty of journaling spots and secret little pockets. Plenty of room to journal. That's a gorgeous little dress, isn't it? But she does love this. And I've used a lot of lace. It's actually a glue book. This was an art mat. This was the golf. I used to live on Waiheke Island, and this was a weekly thing. And I thought, well, it's a great size, so I've been, like cover the pages with coffee paper. Cup of tea. Oh, there's a fan. Gorgeous little fan. Yes, you suit this page, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay. And an old postcard, quite beautiful. A mannequin type tag. Lots of lace. And a heart. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? That sort of coffee stained colour with aqua greeny blue. Harvest. Look at this dress. Oh my golly wolly woodles. I love that, actually. So there's a lot of love and thought gone into this. But when it's just great fun. And I love the sound of paper. And it's been coffee stained. Oh. And another little book. There's a big butterfly. That's a big envelope where you can tuck something in here, which I haven't, but and there's one made out of baking paper, which I've actually just scrunched into shape, but I think that's quite effective. And on the back page, a little bit. So I guess you'd call this kind of like a bohemian style. This has been damaged. I don't know what's happened here, but I'm going to camouflage it with, I want to quickly go through making some little ruffles, ruffleys. Hands in the picture. Right, little ruffleys, which I could put onto my bottles that are propping up my camera setup. But I've made a couple, and they sort of just dingle and dangle around, as you can see, and depending on what you put them with, well, you know, like, so we'll make a couple. And then that'll be it for me and Raymondo for the day. Here we go. Bit of lace. Get my scissors. Okay. And I like to use wool because it's strong. All right, snip that there. Because it's strong, and I've coloured all this with, where is it? Right, I've coloured this lace. It was white. I just dilute acrylic paint. It's a little bit hard to mix, but once it's got all mixed in, it dyes things perfectly well. And you can have it as dark as you like. If it's really diluted, it doesn't stiffen up too much. So this is just a running stitch. Very simple, very easy. And I call these ruffles because they just sit there. And you can use them as embellishments in your journals, or like at the moment I'm using them for my bottles. And these bottles, once they've been dressed up, so you won't see that once it sits on. To make a flower, you would actually join that up, but I can't be bothered because I could put another ruffly on the other side or something and just glue it down. Glue it down like that or whatever. So there's one. Here's my wool. I like to use wool because it's nice and strong. It's not finicky. And here, I'll just do this. Right, here we go. It's a bit of a holy piece. And you never know what they're going to turn out like. And I always like the surprise factor. This is dyed with acrylic paint. It was white. So I do batches one day, and often it has to be a nice day, of course, which is not today. It's a bit grey. Here's the paddock with the cows. Beautiful autumn leaves. I dry them out. Indeed. Okay, back to where we were. Yep. Here. So, as you can see, they're so quick and so easy, but they are extremely versatile for dressing things up. And I'm doing this particular colour, shades of pinky, dusky rose and red, because of the bottles which I'm covering. But cut that off. Cut that off. And then I like to, now I can even go like this. See? Food colouring and gold paint. Nice little shade of pinky pink. So there, It hides all that, doesn't it? Right. Now give it a little bit more shape with a few more snips. Give it some more movement. Make it spidery. And yeah, that looks cool. I like it. That could go on here. Down here. Anywhere. Somewhere beautiful. And then I'll put that in there. And here's my little cup full of rose petals. And I could soak that in glue. Get it all glued up and make it stronger. Stick that on a bottle. Have it sitting around here. So, somebody was a really wonderful gardener here. And in the summertime, there's just so many roses. I haven't flattened this because I quite like it the way it is. But it's so beautiful. Just to stick on like, you know, anywhere here. Beautiful. Another thing these bottles can be used for is you can get candles and just cut them down so they fit in the neck, and they're perfect candle holders. I'd just like to show you one more thing. That is tin foil. This is quite cool off the top of margarine, I think, or was it dip? Something. But of course, I grab everything, nothing gets thrown out. And I've just gotten a pencil, I think it was. No, it was pen that had run out of ink. Just a pen that runs out of ink, and you just indent it with any design. I've painted, sponged over some black, and there you go. It's like faux metal, and that would really look nice on one of these bottles because it's gold. And you know, put bits of it down there. Okay, over and out. Susie and Ramondo. See ya.